Welcome to another exciting episode of Crypto plus Passports equals Freedom. I'm your host, Ohini Mara. Before we get started, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, leave a comment and share this video so we can attack that YouTube algorithm and grow this channel. And with that, let's get into today's topic. So today we will be discussing if you are a lame or a pooky, a passport will not help you. As you know, I am a confirmed passport bro. Since my travel to Southeast Asia, I have fell in love with the culture, the cuisine, and the women. For all of these reasons, I have decided to make my home Thailand. As you know, I have been speaking to the fact that Black men should definitely look into traveling as well as relocating overseas. The reason for this is because Black men are welcomed in a lot of overseas destinations, but you will never know that if your mind is stuck here in the United States. Now, of course, many Black men have reservations in the sense that they are concerned about how they will financially support themselves while living abroad. As you know, this channel is about solutions, and the answer is in the title itself. As you guys know, I'm a strong advocate of investing in gold and silver, which will allow you to earn passive income while living abroad. You can also join STEM programs, meaning science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, to acquire gainful employment that will allow you to work from anywhere in the world. So if you are interested in expanding your horizons, these are the solutions that I offer. However, if you are a lame or a wannabe thug, I strongly encourage you to stay here in the United States. I say this because if you are one of the two things I just described, a passport will not be able to help you. I was having a conversation with a young lady, and she was asking why lame dudes were using passports as a means to escape themselves. She stated that a number of men are lame, and if they are lame in the United States, they are lame everywhere. I have to admit, this young lady is 100% correct. If you are a lame dude, there's nowhere in the world you can run from yourself. If you are an overweight, out of shape, funny looking dude who does not practice good grooming or hygiene, traveling thousands of miles away from your home country will not help you. If you are socially awkward and you say weird things and do not have good communication skills, a passport will not help you improve that. If you dress like a clown and take no pride in your appearance, women overseas will not be attracted to you just like women in the US are not. If you are cheap or do not have any money, you will not fare any better with the ladies in any of these other lands than you would here in the United States. The passport is not a document that will miraculously make you a cool person. It simply opens the door to you having a greater level of options. If you are a lame like that dude who went to Dominican Republic and had to beg for $100 to get a flight back home, traveling is not the answer for you. Many guys are going to male spaces complaining about the fact that they are not successful with women while failing to acknowledge that they are the problem. If you are a couch potato who does not see any value in exercise and proper diet, if you are a man but you look like you're pregnant, if you wear socks and sandals and your hair is a mess, if your teeth are yellow and crooked, getting a passport and traveling overseas will not make you any more popular with the ladies. If you are a cheapskate and you are always trying to nickel and dime and be stingy, do not be surprised that women are not interested in spending time with you. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Don't misunderstand. I'm not saying go out here and spend all your money or trick or anything like that. But there is a difference between being financially responsible and just a flat out cheap bastard. Women respect men who are financially responsible, and they respect and will not go over that line. But they hate someone who is extremely cheap. So learn the difference. If you find that you are constantly being placed in the friend zone or constantly being turned down, it is time to go in the mirror and take a look at the person staring at you. Because let's be honest, if you find that a large portion of women are not interested in you, then it has something to do with you, and no passport will correct that or save you from yourself. A lot of men out here are giving off beta and clown energy, and women can sense this. It does not matter if she can't speak the language. A woman from Brazil, Thailand, Tanzania, the Philippines, they can sense that energy. They may not use the word beta, but they can definitely tell you what it is. The next person I want to talk about is the passport pooky. If you think your fake wannabe thug persona is going to fly in far off lands, you are sadly mistaken. First and foremost, if you want to be a thug, the last thing you should be trying to do is get a passport. Stay in the United States and run around with the other losers. But don't think for a second that you will be getting on a plane and bringing that behavior with you. If you go to other countries with that fake BS, that fake thug attitude, you will most likely return home in a box. That ignorant, low-level ghetto mentality will not be tolerated from foreigners. They already have their own thugs. They don't need to import any new ones. It's not like you can get on a plane with a gun or a knife, so you just going out there with your words trying to pretend that you are a gangster. You will find out quickly that no one is impressed. You don't want to be in a prison in a far off land, and you definitely do not want to tag toe in a far off land. So if you think that you're going to go to these places and pretend you are in a rap video, you will F around and you will find out. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the fake thug is running rampant or is a big problem overseas. They usually do not have the money or the ability to travel overseas. However, for those who have escaped prison and criminal records and believe that they can bring that BS to far off lands, I just want to warn you that in these cases, a passport is the worst thing that you can have. Going to these places with that negative behavior and an arrogant attitude will definitely have you come up missing. People are not going to allow you to come to their homes and be disrespectful. So in conclusion, if you are going out here to build a new life, if you are interested in new cuisine, new experiences, making new friends, and enjoying the beauty of new regions, if you are seeking to build a new legacy and use your advantage to build something great, if you are taking care of yourself physically and mentally, if you are eating right, if you are exercising and utilizing a proper diet, if you have an excellent attitude and you are social, if you invest in cryptocurrency, gold and silver, or if you will participate in a STEM program and are responsible with your finances without being a cheapskate, if you are not interested in traveling to far off lands to be a wannabe thug, then the passport is definitely designed for you. However, if you came to lose, if you want to be a fake thug, if you are overweight, if your clothes are sloppy, if you have terrible hygiene, if you feel sorry for yourself, if you have no money, if you are lazy, if you have no drive, if you are socially awkward and just an all-around bum, the best thing you could do is stay here in the United States, because it would not matter where you go in the world. You are unable to hide from yourself. A passport would never help you solve your problem if you do not recognize that there is a problem. So if you are any of the things I just described, do not apply for a passport, because it will not help you. And with that, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you disagree? Definitely let me know. Thank you for joining me for another session. And until next time, take care.